appalling and horrifying for the patients that we look after that these practices are closing. It's a black hole that's happening in the middle of Plymouth, and all of the practices surrounding it are getting sucked in to this area. 34,000 patients, which is 15% of the Plymouth population, currently don't have a fixed GP. They are one of the most deprived areas of the country, certainly the southwest, alongside Torbay and Bristol. GPs are struggling, and my colleagues are struggling to try and help. The surrounding practices are struggling to help look after all those patients. And typically, the patients that are the well patients don't end up re-registering. It's the complex, difficult patients that re-register and add on to the lists of neighbouring practices, which make it so difficult. I'm echoing colleagues who've mentioned before. Dr. Vautry talked about the burden, the cost of practice premises, and the decade of underfunding, and this is a real problem. Rachel Alley, my colleague who works in Plymouth, is seeing this on the front line every day. There is no plan B. NHS England has tried to step in and help find some support, but it hasn't worked. I fear for the future of general practice in Plymouth. I fear for the practices that will get sucked in, who are sitting on the event horizon next to this black hole. The NHS is 70 years old this year, but our 70-year-old patients are currently being failed, and they're the ones that are going to suffer at the end of the day. I really urge conference to support this and to try and get the GPC to lobby forward to get more funding for general practice. Thank you.